As we all know, Windows XP can be activated via a telephone call, and seemingly this was the last version providing a phone activation option, because the internet wasn't as commonplace back then as it is now. Nowadays, Windows connects to the internet, deposits your personal data, and activates automatically. However, only select few know it's actually still possible to activate Windows via a telephone call. In fact, this option was never removed, and it even has practical use cases. In this video, I'll activate Windows 11 via a phone call. The Windows 11 activation mechanism actually isn't this much different to the activation mechanism found in Windows Vista, and Windows Vista's mechanism has Windows XP heritage. For example, Windows XP had two types of keys, Retail and OEM. Since Windows Vista, all product keys have been unified into one single type, and speaking in Windows XP terms, they were a mix of Retail and OEM, but mostly Retail. However, they introduced editions and channels. The edition is an SKU, for example Home, Starter, Ultimate, and so forth, and the channel is a key type. So in practice, we came back to where we started, except they added editions, and the cryptographic algorithm was improved twice, from Bing 2002 to the PKey 2005 and the PKey 2009 combo. They added a software licensing service, aka SLS, which was then renamed to Software Protection Service, aka SPP, in Windows 7, and it remained to this very day. There were other little changes, but the idea remained the same since the Windows Vista days. The only extra addition in newer versions is the Client License Service, aka Clip SVC, which handles the Microsoft Store DRM. And since you can purchase Windows in Microsoft Store, it's considered to be an app there, that service overrides the classic SPP for online activation. SPP handles all the offline methods like KMS activation, pre-activation, or telephone activation. Windows activation really is a complete mess. What does it all even matter though? Not all types of keys, which are called channels now, can be activated via a phone call, and not all clients support phone activation. There are only a couple types of product keys in Windows. Retail, meaning the product key was purchased from a retailer or Microsoft Store. Multiple activation key, basically a retail key arranged for multiple devices at once by a business. Generic volume key, meaning the key supplied by Microsoft, is publicly available and widely supported by SPP. Customer-specific volume key, which is the product key of the KMS server. OEM Certificate of Authority. Now imagine a laptop with a Windows license label attached to it at the bottom asking you for a key. You basically got a free license that you can use anywhere. It was sort of a cheat code, unlike the OEM System Locked Pre-installation key, since that channel is embedded into the device's firmware, specifically the MSDM ACPI table if you're interested, and you can't transfer it anywhere. Since Windows 10, the OEM Certificate of Authority channel was replaced with OEM Non-System Locked Pre-installation, and OEM System Locked Pre-installation was replaced with OEM Digital Marker. Not entirely though, because you can still encounter the System Locked Pre-installation channel on Windows Server. It's sophisticated, but the channels you cannot activate through a phone call can be found inside phoneactivate.exe. Yes, that's a real executable in your local System32 folder, responsible for phone activation. Did Kojima write this? There's another option, which is to run slui.exe, aka Software Licensing UI, with a parameter 4, but it's just going to launch phoneactivate.exe anyway. These are the channels you cannot activate via phone call. Now, the SPP service itself on the client can be configured to disable phone activation too. The configuration is stored in xrm-ms files, which are stored under System32 SPP tokens. On Windows Vista, the SPP folder is called Licensing, but everything else is the same. PHN files control phone activation eligibility per channel, but why is that feature so hidden nowadays? The only reason we don't see it anymore is because the moment you connect to the internet, online activation is triggered, and all the keys you put in prior get activated automatically. Actually, online activation is triggered every logon, every successful network connection, and every 14-40 minutes. The solution to that problem is to block the following domains with your firewall as of October 2025. Or to install a product key with SLMGRIPK only after you log on and connect. You get the point, I don't want to make a video too long just because of all these edge cases. Anyway, this might change in the future, so the ultimate bulletproof solution is to disallow Windows from connecting to the internet at all prior to activation. And obviously, don't use a pre-activated version for this purpose, but this should go without saying. All in all, to enable phone activation for sure, you should first acquire a valid key with a channel that can be activated via a phone call. Second, input the key during setup at the beginning. Third, either disable the target's network card or use a network-wide firewall to block the domains I provided. And finally, install the system regularly. You'd need to set bypass NRO within Windows registry, since the script is gone now. Damn you, Microsoft! If you manage to satisfy these requirements, you should be eligible for phone activation. So without further ado, let me show you how this is done in 2025. And since you guys know I live in Russia and I'm a perfectionist, I'll pay extra to call the US hotline specifically for your viewing pleasure. I'll be using a tablet for this video since the phone is occupied and recording right now. The reasonable question I'm expecting is, Enderman, why even bother with phone activation? And there is a practical use case. Every key except generics has a limited amount of uses strictly specified on the Microsoft backend. Whenever a key is used for activation, the amount is incremented and saved on the backend server. And if you use up the key, let's say, 10 times, the activation server will reject it, and the online activation will fail. However, phone activation has a higher threshold of uses. Assume it's 15. So every valid key that gets rejected by the backend server could be redeemed with a phone call an extra couple times. There's a limit though as to how many redemption shots you get. It's also quite unclear as to how many there are, but let's say on average you get 5 to 10 online shots and 5 redemption shots per key. After these are exhausted, the key is banned for good. So if you've got a spare key that gets rejected by Microsoft, you can give this a whirl.
Your call cannot be completed as dialed.
As you can see, the US hotline did not work. Could this possibly be because I'm dialing from a Russian number?
Your call cannot be completed as dialed.
The number you have dialed is not in use.
Both Australian hotlines failed me too. So the next one I called was British. Promising.
Calling the Microsoft Product Activation Service.
Oh my
To
god.
help us improve the quality of our products, services, and training, this call may be recorded or monitored, and information collected on this call may be accessed by Microsoft affiliates, subsidiaries, and service providers internationally. To consent to recording or monitoring of this call, press 1. To continue without recording, not detect a valid response there. Please
Oh, is
try
it
again.
actually two?
To consent to record you.
Yeah.
This call will not be recorded or monitored. For security purposes, I need you to repeat the following phrase. 529.
529. Okay, let me fast forward to the end of my first call.
57936. Is that right?
Yes. Oops. Did I run out of balance? Possibly. No, that's what happened. Crap. Let's retry that. I need to deposit twice the amount. As you can see, the international calls burn through the balance really fast. So I didn't have enough time to go through my installation ID on the phone. Okay, so I deposited a bunch of money, and I think we're good to go now. Oh, let's get this over with. Alright.
For calling the Microsoft Product Activation Service. 154.
154.
You. For the fastest and most convenient way to activate your product, I can direct you to our online activation experience, which will guide you through the activation steps in just a few clicks. If you are calling to activate Office for Mac, or if you do not have access to an internet-connected device, please stay on the line. Otherwise, would you like me to provide the web address to our online activation experience?
No.
No problem. Let's try something different. Are you calling for help with remote desktop licenses, need help with activation, or something else?
I need to activate Windows via a phone call.
Help with activation. Before we start the activation process, are you at your computer with the activation window open?
Yes.
Thanks. In order to activate your product, I'll need to confirm your installation ID. This is the number that should appear in 6 or 7-digit groups on your activation window. Do you have this number up on your screen?
Yes.
Correct. Please let me know when you are ready to start speaking the installation ID.
I'm ready to begin.
Okay. Please read aloud the first group of digits, speaking one digit at a time.
2906733.
Okay, that was 2906733. Did I get that right?
Yes.
Okay. Please read the next group of digits.
7186742.
That's 7186742. Did I get that right?
Yes.
Please read the third group of digits.
32279796.
At 32279796. Is that correct?
Yes.
Okay. Please read the next group of digits.
81160031.
At 81160031. Is that right?
Yes.
Okay. Please read the fifth group of digits.
2970432.
Believe you said 2970432. Is that correct?
Yes.
Please read the next group of digits.
8068933.
Believe you said 8068933. Is that correct?
Yes.
Please read the next group of digits.
The original idea behind the system was probably to connect the cheeky customers with a Microsoft representative, where they would have to explain why they wanted to abuse the same key 10 plus times. But as far as I know, this was never implemented and you always got a bot regardless. I guess consumer piracy isn't worth fighting. Windows is basically free now, and the activation is not a challenge. Microsoft don't care.
Is that correct?
Yes.
Please read the 8th group of digits.
0, 3, 2, 3, 7, 2, 4.
Okay, that was 0, 3, 2, 3, 7, 2, 4. Did I get that right?
Yes.
Please read the 9th group of digits.
5, 3, 8, 0, 0, 0, 5.
Okay, that was 5, 3, 8, 0, 0, 0, 5. Did I get that right?
Yes.
Great. One moment while I validate your installation ID. Installation ID was successfully validated. To complete your activation, I will now read you your confirmation ID. I will read you your confirmation ID in 6-digit segments, which you will need to enter into the empty blocks on your activation window. Please let me know when you are ready for me to start speaking your confirmation ID.
I am ready to start.
In block A, please enter 0, 9, 5, 4, 9, 5. Again, that was 0, 9, 5, 4, 9, 5. Please say next after you have entered those in block A.
Next.
Or I can repeat that block again if you need.
Next.
Enter 1, 3, 7, 9, 8, 5 into block D. Again, that was 1, 3, 7, 9, 8, 5. Say next when you are finished.
Next.
Enter 8, 6, 8, 5, 8, 4 into block C. Again, that was 8, 6, 8, 5, 8, 4. Say next when you are finished.
Next.
Enter 0, 0, 8, 9, 3, 1 into block D. Again, that was 0, 0, 8, 9, 3, 1. Say next when you are finished.
Next.
Enter 2, 1, 0, 0, 5, 2 into block E. Again, that was 2, 1, 0, 0, 5, 2. Say next when you are finished.
Next.
Enter 3, 5, 7, 3, 1, 6 into block F. Again, that was 3, 5, 7, 3, 1, 6. Say next when you are finished.
Next.
Enter 3, 4, 4, 8, 9, 5. Into block G. Again. That was 3, 4, 4, 8, 9, 5. Say next when you are finished.
Next.
This is the last block. Please enter 3, 0, 6, 3, 9, 3 into block H. Again. That was 3, 0, 6, 3, 9, 3. Say done when you are finished.
That's it.
Previous block was 3, 0, 6, 3, 9, 3. And that needs to be entered into block H in your activation window. Please say next or press 1 when you are ready to continue. Okay, that's the entire confirmation ID. You should now have all the blocks on your screen filled. Before proceeding, please take a moment to write that entire confirmation ID down. It can be reused in the future should you ever need it. Next, when you are ready, click on the Activate button. If no error message appears, then your product has been successfully activated. I'll give you some time and check back with you.
It's activated.
Okay, if you still need a minute, just say more time. Otherwise, were you able to complete your activation successfully?
I think that's it. We've succeeded. Excellent. Very nice. So this is it. I hope you learned something new from this video. Huge thanks to Whether or Not for giving me multiple lectures on how modern Windows activation works, and a big shout out to Mass for systematizing all the information we have about Windows activation and coming up with new stuff. Thank you for watching, and take care.